Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Jane.
And we're the BosStitchers. Today is Friday, December 11th, and we're excited to be filming our 10th episode. We have made it to the double digits.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so we're glad you joined us if you're coming for the first time, or if you're coming back, we're welcome. To have you. Should we talk about Pass the Stash?
Yes.
Yeah. We recently had a giveaway for our 300th subscriber. So we decided to give away 3 items. And our winners were Maureen L. for the Cardinal Banner and Denise for Bobby G's Home for Christmas. And those have both been mailed out to you this week, so hopefully you'll be getting them next week, I presume. And Buzzy Bee Cottage was our 3rd winner with the Owls for Christmas set. And we had a little delay getting that address, but I've contacted her, and that'll be going out shortly after the holidays. The line at the PO was a little intimidating
I'm sure, and it's only going to get worse.
Right before Christmas.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse. So, all right, great.
Okay.
So Chris, you want to throw out the first stitch?
I'd love to, Jane. So,
what do we got this week?
My whips are going to be a pretty short discussion. I have worked on just one little thing. I'm afraid this won't show up great, but that is a Prairie Schooler design. It's called Winter's Eve, and it's from the Gift of Stitching magazine, which I've talked about before. It's a digital magazine. It's Australian. They had ceased publication, but have recently been offering back copies online. And they have a number of other project samplers and things, but they have typically some nice little Christmas smalls every year. So this is what I've done. So I just have a little bit yellow to put in for a moon and a light in a window, and otherwise a lot of snow to fill in the ground, and that'll be finished. So I think I'll get that done, and then I'm going to go back to my Gift of Peace Santa, which regular viewers will know has been quite a while in the making. So hopefully that'll be the next round, but I think you can show me up, Jane, with your number of whips.
Well, if you finish Gift of Peace by the end of the year, then you'll have, then you can decide where you're gonna go on your trip, right?
Right. So, where, if not when?
Yes, right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited to see your whips line up.
All right. So my whip for the week is the Prairie Schooler. This is called Button Up.
I love that
and one. I'm doing this as part of the Snow Day sale. So the idea is whenever it snows out, you stitch on this. And we did have some flurries a few days ago, and I saw
I missed it, but Jane claims we did.
So I saw it snowing and thought, oh, I gotta pull that out. So I did, and then, like Chris said, by the time I had pulled it out, it had stopped snowing. But I thought, well, I should put a few stitches in it anyway, because technically it was snowing. So all I did was put a little bit into this barn up here. So that didn't take very long, and like I said, it stopped snowing very, very quickly, so I didn't really feel like I should put a lot of effort into that.
And you had a few others to choose from.
I did.
Yeah.
So
I do love that pattern though, and
yeah,
that's nice to have something to look forward to when it's snowing.
It is. So, those of you who have watched our videos before know that I am going to participate in the No New Starts 2021. So, because of that, I feel like I have to start everything that I own.
Pressure is building.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, I know that the group really is, I'm sure the intention is to finish the whips that you already have. But I just, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to want to start next year. I don't know what I'm going to not start. I don't know what I'm going to feel like stitching on. So I feel like I need to have
a good spin on this.
A plethora of options. Yes. So I had a bunch of new starts since our last video. So I'll run through those now. The first is Mermaids from Cottage Needleworks.
Because you might want a summery theme.
Right. I think I can just put them in this pile here.
All right.
So I started on the middle mermaid.
Yeah, great fabric.
So the fabric is a 28 count linen. It's called Mediterranean Sea.
Very pretty.
And then I'll give you that. So, you know, we're rookies here, and we are learning. And if you watched our last episode, it was called Too Much Crinkling, because when I watched it back, I realized, boy, oh boy, there was a lot of crinkling. And this time I have taken pretty much everything out of their packages so that.
So if you did watch the last episode, we doubly thank you for coming back.
Exactly. This is called Beach Dance. It's by the designer is Lindy Stitches. And I put this on a 32 count lugana. It's a limited edition. It's just a gray by Color and Cotton. And this project actually lives in this the 805 Stitcher project bag. I got the whole project. It came with the pattern and the fancy flosses that we'll use. It came with a very, very cute booby card. So,
that's adorable.
and I had to stitch this because the Galapagos Islands are on my bucket list.
Okay.
So,
all right. Whoops, I'll take this one.
all right.
We'll get you all ready for that.
Yeah.
That's adorable, that fabric that she found for.
Yeah. The next one is a Sue Hillis design. It's called Eat Cake. And it says, the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay
I like
safe.
that sentiment.
Eat cake.
And as I think you've pointed out to me several times, I probably own many of those patterns on the back there of hers too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all really...
Somewhere.
Yeah, these are all really cute too.
I love her.
So, I am doing this on a 28 count cashel linen, and I started. This is the start here.
Right.
There we go. This is the color is Lemonade. It's by Color and Cotton. I put it on a really big piece of fabric because my intention is to stitch the words. I'll stitch this cake, but I also want to put a lot of other desserts and fast foods and stuff around it. I've seen a lot of like motifs of desserts and that kind of thing, and they're like in stitching magazines.
Right, right.
And
you've got quite a collection of those too?
Well, and I thought, where am I ever going to put them?
Yeah.
So I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity, and this is small, so I thought that I would expand on it.
That's good. You
So-
got a good canvas now for that.
Yes, so we'll see how it comes out, but anyway.
Nice idea.
This is the next one is a chart that I bought not too long ago. This is old MacDonald's farm, and the designer is Lesley Teare. I'm just doing this on a 32 count white lugana. I just put in a little bit.
Pig?
It started with the pig, just started in the middle. So the rules for the no new starts is that in order for it to be you're able to put it on the list, it has to be, you have to have 200 stitches. So for
Did you slide by on
so
that?
for most of these, I just put in 200 stitches and then I moved on to the next project.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah. Put these over here.
All right.
Next one, this is, I don't know if I have to take it out. This is Dog's Declaration by Ink Circles.
Love that.
This is on a really big piece of fabric.
Ooh, yeah.
It is on a 36 count Edinburgh linen. It's Tycho by Picture This Plus. This is the called for fabric, and I also purchased the called for floss, which is the Valdani threads.
It's beautiful. Look at those colors.
Yeah, these threads are really nice.
Oh, yeah. I love that pattern.
Well,
I'll be waiting to see the...
I thought you were just going to say, I'll be waiting to stitch it after you.
I will.
Okay, all right, good.
First, I'll see your progress on that.
Next is harvest time, and so I like this top one, and I like this turkey. But what I like for the turkey, what I like is, see this little piece up in the corner. So I'm going to do the turkey first, but I'm going to cut the turkey. So I'm not going to do all of, I'm not going to do the whole pattern. I'm just going to cut it a little bit. And I put this on a 28 count linen.
Is this going the right way?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. It's either that way or the other way.
All right.
But
Use your imagination.
yeah. So this is on just an antique white. All right. Next comes this is an older book from designer Stitches. It's Winnie the Pooh and Friends, and 2002. Not that old.
Little vintage.
Yeah. So that's the book.
That's adorable.
I'm doing this one.
The whole gang?
It's got all the gang. And I just started with, I think I started in the middle.
I'm going to say that's Pooh.
Yep. So this is a 32 count lugana, just white. The next one is from this Zweigart book, and it's called Scarecrows in the Pumpkin Patch. And I'm going to show you, I'll show you the one that I'm going to do. You could either do the one on the cover, which is the red shirt, green pants. There's also an option to do the green shirt and brown pants. So that's the one I'm going to do. And I put this just on a piece of 14 count Aida. It's oatmeal.
Nice.
So
Somewhat in the right direction there?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, probably, because that's the green shirt, the brown pants, right? So, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Is that one we have seen for years, Jane, at like Galleria Needleworkers Delight?
Yes.
Or, yes.
Yeah. So they've had this up, and and of course, you know, you see the stitched pattern.
I know.
And
they hook you in every time.
Exactly. Next is a spring floral cross. This is from a Kooler design studio. And I am just going to do the cross. You could, there's a lot of words in the background that you could stitch to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna just stitch the cross.
Lovely color fabric.
This is a 32 count lugana. This is, it's called, the color is lavender, and it's a Silkweavers fabric.
Nice.
So, I think last time we talked about A Christmas Carol.
I think we did about the sale.
Yeah, so
started
the Sapphire
last
Mountain
weekend.
Handcrafts. It started last weekend. This is part 1.
Which one of us has stitched?
Which one of us is? Well, I stitched some of it. So it's.
Good start. I've started the book at least.
See, I haven't started the book. See, that's why we make a good team.
Right. I bet you know the story though.
Yeah. I did take the book off my shelf.
Well,
So
that is a good start.
So I've started, yeah. All right. Then the next one is Samhain in Salem, and this is a chart by Hemlock and Rye, and this is Julie, Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World. This is her company. You can get this pattern at gumroad.com at /Hemlock and Rye.
Boy, as you said, she really captured the look of Salem there.
Yeah. This, here you go. This project lives in my Studio 88 West bag. We got the flowers on the front, and we got the dragonflies on the back. This is a really cute bag.
Great construction on that too.
Yeah, and I will link that below.
You got a fair.
So I started on so let's see. This goes this way. Yeah. So this is the middle house. So this is the middle house, and then I took it out of the Q-snap, and then I looked at. So I did the measurements, put it into the calculator, and it said that it would fit on like a 19 by 11, I think. Anyway, I stitched these, and I took it out of the Q-snap, and it just seemed like it looked really, the middle looked really big, so I was wondering, is it really going to fit on each, a 3 house is really going to fit on this. And I counted it out, and I think they will, with like 1.5 inches on the edge.
Whoa.
But I'm going to go with it because I think that it's appropriate that I play margin chicken on one of Julie's fabrics, because she often plays margin chicken with some of the things that she stitches. So I thought that was appropriate. So I'm going to leave it and see what happens.
Okay. We'll be anxiously awaiting to see how that goes.
This is, by the way, this is a 36 count linen. It's called Winter Moon.
It's
And this was part of my haul for last week, so I got that in. So I thought I'm gonna start stitching now. So.
Yeah, come October, you might be looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one that I have right now, anyway, I still have 2 more days, but the last one, this is called Costume on Halloween, and I saw this and I just thought that this was the cutest thing. So it's an owl painting himself to look like the pumpkin. And I got this on Etsy. The designer is Vitalia Mischuk. So I started stitching this on a 32 count lugana.
Which is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's called corn husk, and this is it's a color and cotton.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. Love the feel of color and cotton too.
Yeah. And those are all my starts.
That's it?
That's it. That's all I had time for.
Is that enough to keep you busy?
That's all I had time for. So,
so you say 2 more days?
I have 2 more days. So on the 13th, you have to upload your list that you're going to have for
but do you have a bit of a note that you can put things in that you intend to do by December? Those supposed to be fully kitted,
So if I wanted to, you have to have 200 stitches in before December 31st.
Okay.
But if there's something that I wanted to start after the 13th, I can still put that on my list, upload a picture of the blank fabric, and then as long as I have the stitches in and a picture up of with the 200 stitches by December 31st, I can add that to my list.
So you have wiggle room.
I have a little, yes, I have a little wiggle room, but honestly, I don't really know how many more I can, because I'm way above my comfort zone now. I don't even know what I'm going to stitch on. The good news is though that every one of these, I put in the 200 stitches and I'm like, I don't want to put that away.
Oh, that's a good sign.
So
yes. Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have fun next year.
Whoa, I think so.
Yeah. All right.
Woo.
Now,
what's left?
Oh, so now we come to a part of the program for FFOs. And I don't have any, and Chris doesn't really have any current, but we wanted to just show you some of Chris's vintage FFOs because they're really nice.
Because they were close by at hand, and during the season, I could just kind of reach out and grab them. And these are very vintage. If I had to guess, I would say these were probably a Dimensions kit, Busilla, something of that nature, from the now defunct A.C. Moore probably. And the finishing on them is worse for wear after being put in the Christmas ornament box for 25 years now.
Ooh,
but of course they're always.
I wonder if our finisher could do something with these.
Maybe give them a little refreshing, an upgrade.
Zhuzh them up a bit.
That is an idea. Okay.
Look at how cute these are, though.
Well, it's always fun to rediscover them when they come back out.
Yeah. So this was all like one kit?
Yeah, they were all like individual little ones. My husband really hit the jackpot one year on these.
So he bought all these individual?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He at least bought a couple of them, and maybe then I liked him so much I went back. Yeah. This one wasn't in that category. This is a puffin, and I got that little thing once in Maine. But the piece de resistance is my favorite item that I've ever done. And this is a stocking for my daughter, Maddie. Wow. And this was a dimensions kit, I'm pretty
Did
sure.
you finish
about.
this?
No,
Okay.
I'll mention that.
Okay.
And Mary Engelbright patent.
Mm-hmm.
No, if you looked closely, you would see there was no way that I finished it. I had it professionally done with the red velvet, and there's a pretty plaid in there, and a little tag that it was made with mother's love.
Cute.
And this was definitely a work of art. I don't even know how much she likes it or not, but it's certainly part of our Christmas tradition. It does not typically hold very much because we've always been in the habit of hanging it up high so that nothing gets in the
Yeah.
we don't put the chocolate in there, put it that way.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was a fun one to do. And
Really nice stitching too on this.
well, thank you. Of course, the poor second child, he's
Still waiting for his?
23 and he's yet to get it, so
Hey, there's
that's
still
kind
time.
of how those
There's still time.
yeah, they could be.
You probably have a bunch of stockings in your stash somewhere.
You know, I don't think I do have too
Oh, really?
much. Yeah, yeah.
Time to buy one.
Yeah, I think so. And I really love those old dimension ones, though. I know, like Priscilla has made a bunch of them, and Nell from Little Yellow House, and it's really fun to see those. I know what I was going to say about it. My husband and I always used to say years ago that if there was a fire, it would be the kids, the cats, the stocking, in that order. It would be saved. The cats are long since left this world, so
But now you
they're
have-
replaced
now
by
we
a
have Tiger.
tiger. Yeah. So that's it for
That's nice.
vintage.
Those are
for
really
me.
nice. Very nice.
I guess that brings us
To haul.
all.
Yeah. Do you want
All
to
right.
go first?
Sure.
Okay. I'll take that out of the way.
Okay, thank you. All right, well, what should I start? I'll start off with the little one. This is the Haunted Guest House Secret Lair. And, it's Bent Creek. I can't see that too much, I think. My daughter's a scientist, so I just thought it was kind of funny. And someday this will get done.
It's going to be a real quick stitch.
No, she'll like that, but anyway, I had to get the laboratory in there. And my next is Hands-On Design, Let's Talk Winter. And I have Let's Talk Autumn, which I love, but
Did you start that yet?
I was just going to say, missed the window of opportunity for that. When I saw this one, I said to Jane, oh, I have a lot of that 16 count dirty chalkboard from BosStitch Me that I'm dying to use. So I figured, well, here's another excuse to get that going on that. And, I have a couple of pieces of fabric. This is 25 count Stormy Night, which is really this lovely gray. And I have so many projects that I'm considering this for. I probably should have bought multiple pieces of it, but I kind of wanted to see it in person first to see what that is, but I love
Nice.
that. And then just a 28 count basic lugana. Again, I think I had about 10 projects in mind to use that for. And my last and biggest purchase was from the new Twin Peaks Etsy shop, TPP Limited Exclusives. And it differs from the regular shops a little bit, and now that in the US there's a shop and they are kits versus just the charts. So this skating on the pond really caught my eye. Not to mention the 20% off sale did it. So again, it came all kitted up. And this is 14 count dirty aida that this came for. And a nice selection of DMCs. And then a goodie bag of a few other things that they put in here. Kind of the usual, the charm, the tea bag, the candy canes, and I do love this thread holder.
That's nice.
Yeah, that came with it. Oh, and a bag. I forgot the bag. So someday, it should look like this. And in the meantime, at least I can have it live in there and maybe know where something is.
Yeah, I like that.
So I think that's it for me.
Okay.
How about you?
I have very, very little haul. Like I said, I started sewing in Salem on that 36 count winter moon linen, so that was one thing. The other thing I got was the Prairie Schooler 2x2. And this is the first chart of 2x2. I already have the 2x2 too. So, got that. And I've been looking at these. Don't know if I'll ever do them, but I think they're amazing.
Yeah.
So I got, this is the Reflet de Soie. This is Yvonne Leclerc, 1905. And I'm not a sampler person, but I think that these are...
If you're going to do one, that's the one to do,
I
Jane.
think these are really pretty. I did buy another one, Louise Lallier, in 1901. I did buy that one also. I'm just waiting for that to come in. So maybe I'll do both of them, and I can hang them.
That's right.
Hang them side by side
Have a
on my
sample
wall, right?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm not really a sampler person, like I said, but I just think I don't know why I like those
Yeah,
so much.
sometimes
But
something just catches your
but I
eye.
really do. So.
Yeah. Well,
is that it?
Yeah.
I think that's
plans?
it. We have a huge piles here, so
We
I think
do.
it's going to take us a long time to
We
clean
can
up
wade
here.
through it all.
All right, so my plans. So we'll do another one before Christmas, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll have
I'm
one.
free.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So my plans are to. There is one more that I kind of want to start.
Yeah.
That I'm thinking about starting. So I want to try to start at least one more project.
Did you bring that? Have you shown that drummer boy? That's going to be part of it, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got enough in there to qualify?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Yes. Just barely.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, there were a few things that I've already shown here as whips that I had a very small start on, but I made sure that I had 200
Good.
stitches in
Yeah.
them. So, yeah, so there might be a couple of other things that I'll start. Otherwise, I will just upload my final list and decide what to stitch.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to decide. I know a lot of people do decision wheels. I don't know, maybe I'll do that, but I have to...
Just whatever
yeah.
catches your fancy.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, I think so. How about you?
That's good.
What are you going to be doing?
Well, you've heard me say this before. I'm going to work on gift of peas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have been back to work for 2 weeks now after having been off for 3 months following foot surgery. And that has basically taken every ounce of energy I guess I've had. So I've only managed to stitch that Prairie Schooler about that big, but I really, not that I'm going to have that, FFO'd or anything silly by Christmas, but I really would love to get that. And then I have a couple of those other smalls that I've talked about, the Franny Ritter with the reindeer with the mask on, and for 2020, it'd be nice to get that going. and a couple of other little Prairie Schoolers. So that's that. And then, and I was remarking that I think that this is really going to call to me too.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have that's a easy winter project.
Yeah.
So I think that might be staying out.
Yeah.
And while Jane is doing the no new starts, I'm committed to watching my spending in 21. So I haven't found any group really to do that with per se, but I at least tend to keep track and put myself on a pretty tight budget. So I expect to be doing a lot of stitching from stash. So
Okay. Well, good.
that's my
Yeah, I can't wait to see your
plan.
stash.
Yeah, I can't wait to find some of it myself.
All right, great.
All right. Well, we hope you're all having a great December.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And whatever the holidays might look like for you, that they're rolling along.
Yeah, they're all, I've noticed that a lot of people have so many lights out now.
Yes.
And I think it's great that people are really trying to be cheery at this time of year when so many things are not so cheery.
Right.
But
I agree.
but we hope that you are staying safe and enjoying the season and stitching a lot. So until next time, be well, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Great. Thanks for joining us.